Thank you.
You enjoy. Have a great day.
You too.
I will. Thank you.
That was probably, it was a really good day. I should be positive. It was a really good day. Everything went really smooth. My kiddo had a hard time towards the end of the day, but he was like a champ. It's really hard for kids who have autism the first like week of school because they thrive off of routine, and the first week of school there is no routine. But he handled it like a champ, didn't have a breakdown until, geez, the end of, I almost hit someone, until the end of the day. So, my first day was good. I should be positive. Like, I'm really tired, but it was a good day. Like, sometimes I think I get it in my head that if I'm tired, it was a long, awful day. But it was a really good day. I just, like, I'm physically exhausted. I'm not used to, like, I'm not used to work right now. And so it was exhausting. My feet hurt really bad, and it was really hot in the building. My car says it's 82 outside, but it's definitely like really muggy, and we have really poor air quality because of all the fires. Basically the entire Pacific Northwest is on fire. So there's ash in the air, and it's really hard to breathe, and it's really muggy. But I managed to stay mostly cool. Both the recesses that I had to go out to were in the morning, so that wasn't too bad. Oh, ow, ow. Hey, stop that. Bentley is very excited by the fact that I have been up and about all day. He's been super active today, kicking a lot. He had hiccups twice, and just, yeah, I overdid it in the afternoon. Definitely, I need to, like, tomorrow I need to focus on sitting down more in the afternoon because I started having really painful Braxton Hicks contractions. I had like 3 of them. And that's usually like how my body tells me, like, okay, you're doing too much, you need to slow down. So tomorrow I'll take more breaks in the afternoon, and it'll be awesome. Hi you guys, sorry that this video is in so many pieces. I've been crazy busy since I started going back to work, and I just haven't had a chance to like actually sit down and record anything like cohesive. I've just been super busy. I work at a school. I'm a paraeducator, and I work in an autism program. So school started last Wednesday, which means work started for me up again last Wednesday. And I am working up until I have Bentley, but then I won't be going back to work. I am also, this is something not a lot of people know, I am starting at SPSCC, which is a community college, on Monday. So, I'm going to be going full-time and working, but most of my classes, all of my classes except for one, are online and they're fairly easy. I'm knocking out my electives, and then I'm taking a nutrition class online that shouldn't be too hard. The only class I'm kind of worried about is my evening class. I'm taking biology, and it's a lab. And it is Mondays, I can't remember, but it's in the evenings twice a week. I think I'm going to be able to handle it. I have a really good work ethic. I'm kind of a workaholic. And the thing about school is it's not physically draining. Like, I can sit down and do my homework, put my feet up and do my homework, so I think it's going to be fine. Because I'm fine, like, mentally and emotionally from working. I'm fine. It's just my body is tired. So if I can rest my body, then I think I can easily do homework and stuff. I started work and I just have, you know, like, gotten into the groove of work. It was my first full week this week. It's now Friday and I made it. And then school starts on Monday. Thankfully, my online classes don't start until the following week, I believe. Question mark? Yes, maybe. Maybe one of my classes starts late. I can't remember. Zach ordered all my books for me, and they weren't too expensive, which was nice. And all my tuition and all my class fees were paid for. For those of you who are familiar with the GI Bill, my dad was in the military for 20 years, and then he retired. He did not give me his GI Bill, but he has something called Chapter 35, which is, he was declared 100% disabled, even though when people hear that, they think he's like brain dead or like, no, he had to have neck surgery. He has some severe PTSD and some other stuff. His hearing's pretty much gone, but my dad's okay. Like, don't worry about my dad. But because he was granted this disability percentage from the military, my tuition and my school expenses are all covered by the government, and I also get a stipend each month for going to school. Honestly, that is the only reason we didn't wait longer to have Bentley, because I told Zach I didn't want to go to work. I don't want to put him in daycare. And so our plan is, you know, I'll go to school, which brings in enough money to keep us comfortable, and I can either take online classes or I can take evening and weekend classes. I'm leaning towards trying to take as many as I can online so that, you know, that way I get the evenings and the weekends with Zach and Bentley. Even if I'm just working on homework with them, like in the room, I feel like it'll be better than having to actually go to class. But there is a couple classes, like this biology class that I'm taking, where I have to go actually to the school to take it, which is fine. I'll just do it in the evenings, and then Zach can stay with Bentley. They can have some alone time and hang out together, and it'll be good. So that's kind of our plan right now. But yeah, so school starts on Monday. I was gonna wait until after Bentley was born to start school. I was just gonna work, but I told myself, like, I only have 6 weeks. If I can do this, like, it'll bring in so much extra money. Like, I only have to go to school and work for 6 weeks, and I know that I can do anything for 6 weeks. Because it brings in a lot of extra money, and it just makes it more comfortable. Because before, I don't know why people think it's cliche to talk about money. Like, I've always been really open about money. Like, our budget before, like, it would have been a tight Christmas. It would have been, like, not a lot of spending money. Like, we could have done it. Like, it would have been fine. Bentley has everything he needs officially. We're done buying stuff, which is great. But now it's going to be super comfortable. We're going to be able to actually, you know, like, we have not gotten each other, like Zach and I have not gotten each other a nice Christmas present since we've been together, because the first, you know, like couple Christmases we were just broke. And then last year we spent a lot of money on this big family Christmas, but we're not doing that anymore, and so we actually have money to spend on each other, and I'm really excited about that, and money to spend on Bentley, even though he's gonna be like a month or two old and won't remember any of it. It's gonna be great. He's gonna have the most presents, I just know it. And I'm really excited about that, because Christmas is really important to me. I want to be able to, like, I don't know, I want to be able to spoil Zach and Bentley, and I want to be able to have Christmas dinner and buy more Christmas decorations and have it not be stressful. And so if I can get through 6 weeks of stress, like, then I'm done. Then it's over. Like, the rest, you know, at least money-wise, like, I know when Bentley comes, things are going to be hard, but at least money is not something that we'll be worried about. And money really stresses me out. Like, we have never, I shouldn't say that, since after the first year we were moved out, we have not been in a crazy financial situation. Like, Zach had his appendix out. That was kind of stressful, but we were fine because someone let us borrow money. We paid him right back. We really have never been, we have never ever been in a financial situation where we couldn't pay our bills or where we still didn't have money to go out and do stuff. And I consider that like doing good, especially for being in our 20s and both, you know, not having degrees yet. I feel like I'm rambling. This is a lot of talking. I'm sorry. Just trying to catch you up. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my next video. I was going to talk about it in this one, but I have a feeling it's going to be getting too long. In my next video, which I'll probably put out in a couple days, I don't think I'm going to make you guys wait a week. I want to talk about two really, really big things. It's going to be a sit-down video, like a story time, I guess. A tell-all is more like it. But I have started taking Zoloft for anxiety, and I've also opted to have an elective induction at 39 weeks. And both of those things are far more controversial than I thought they would be, and I really just want to talk about them, and I think this is the best way to do it. So my next video, be prepared for that. If you're not into like big sit downs, then you can skip it. But if you're curious about any of it, or you want to just understand where I'm coming from more, then definitely watch it. And thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for watching all my videos, for all your guys' support. I love getting messages from people or comments. It just like, it makes me so happy. And yeah, I'm gonna pop a belly photo into this. I am just over 33 weeks, and since I'm being induced at 39, I only have 6 weeks left. I really don't think my tummy is gonna get much bigger. My app told me that this is around the time when women start slowing down, and my tummy hasn't gotten that big. I am starting to get stretch marks on my left hip. But other than that, I don't know. My belly just seems to be slowing down. It's definitely getting tighter in there though. And he's now flipped over. I found out at my last doctor's appointment that he's flipped over and he has head down, which is really great because I want to avoid a C-section at all costs. So yeah, anyway, I'll show you guys a belly photo, and thank you for watching, and yeah. Okay, I hope you guys can see me. Oh man, he is like, his little feet are over here, and sometimes they get caught up under my ribs, and then his little tushy's right here, and you can like feel his hip bone, and then his head's all the way down. It's like right here. So he's kind of laying sideways. But this is from the front. My belly button is slowly disappearing. It's like flat. It's really weird. I don't think it's going to turn inside out, but it's definitely flat. And here's from the side. Oh, his skin's so big. And I am getting stretch marks. Are they on this side? Yeah, I just have 2 little tiny stretch marks right there. I'm really hoping that that's all I get. I know that like when I lose the belly and the weight that they'll turn white and they'll be really hard to see, but I just want to avoid as many as possible. So yeah, thank you so much for watching.